Hi, everyone, and welcome to Blabbing with the Besties. I'm one of your hostess, Famira, the Diamond Diva, your visual impactologist, and I'm one half of the Business Besties, and the other half is.
Hello, everyone. First of all, are you guys that?
You're going cutting in and out with those headphones.
Okay, let's see. Well, normally I cut in and out without the headphones, so I was trying to rectify that situation. But I am M.E. Porter. I am the soul shifter, your SOULutions Sage, and according to my bestie over there, a marketing matador. She's like, you slay that marketing thing, girl. And so I am the other half of the Business Besties. And so we are like super, super excited to be kicking off this new venture in hopes that you all will get like all of the goodies that we got. And it will help you spring forward in your business.
Yes, so just starting out, just to let you all know, I think, Marilyn, it might be a good thing for us to just kind of share a little bit of our story and how we became Biz Besties. And before we jump into our top biz conferences for 2016.
Sure.
So Marilyn and I, we met actually on Facebook. So I tell everyone, do not despise social media. You can make some really great, genuine connections on social media. We met in a Facebook group that's head up by Patrice Washington, the Money Maven. And then we actually got to meet in person and at one of her conferences, the WIN conference. And that's been like 2 years ago now. 2 years ago. And when I tell y'all, like, Marilyn just kind of walked in and was like, I'm in this space, like, this is me. I'm like, is she one of the speakers? Like, what is going on? At first, because she just always kind of commands her space. And we just kind of started talking. And from there, it has just developed. I know she's going to tell you this other part of the story, but I always leave that part to her to share because it just sounds better when it comes from her. But that's where we met. So.
Yes, and the funny thing is that we did meet we met in the winner circle, and honestly, from initially when I was just seeing Famira's name, I really was thinking that she was like Middle Eastern or something. So when I actually looked at a picture of her, I was like, oh, she's a good old African American girl. But the other part of the story is on that first day, the evening event of the mixer for the WIN conference, I came and I did, as the Romans did. I had on my heels and my little skirt and stuff, and that was all cute, but not really my level of comfort. If I have to get fly, I can get fly. But I really rather just like be chilled out and just mentally know I'm fly. That's kind of more my style. So on that second day, I was just like, okay, I gave them the heels, I gave them the dress. I'm not doing it. So I rolled up in the conference with some jeans and some bright pink sneakers and a t-shirt. A t-shirt that had my company name on it nonetheless. And so I could like coming together, like as we're sitting around and we're kind of getting to know each other. And Famira was, rocking the stilettos and, doing her thing. I could kind of tell after talking to her for a little while, I was thinking, oh, she must be mortified that I am in here with these jeans and sneakers on. So even in the notion of commanding my space, I could still tell that some people were a little bit shocked. What drew me to Famira though was that even though she was kind of looking like, okay, that's kind of her thing. It was never from like a judgmental standpoint. It was never like, oh my God, I can't believe she's in here with these jeans on. It was just kind of like, okay, she's comfortable like that. I dig it. So that's how we really, really connected. And so when you have like the Diamond Diva, and then you have like the I just want to chill in my jeans and sneakers. And so how could we not become besties? We're like, how could that not turn out well?
Yeah, so we've always wanted to do some type of show or something together, and just really couldn't come up with what we wanted to do. And so we decided that in 2016 we are looking to dominate the blab space. And so with that, business Blabbing with the Besties was born, and so here we are today. And today we're going to be talking about the top 2016 biz conferences. And so Marilyn has her list of 5. I have my list of 5 ones that we are looking at for this year. And we're just going to share them with you and kind of tell you why we picked them so that you could put them on your list. So if you have your pen and your paper, make sure you want to write these down because I peeked at her list and I already know my list. And between the two of them, there's some really good ones on here. So, so we can go ahead and get started. I don't know how you want to do it, Marilyn. If you want to do like 1 and 1, or you want to do all of yours, I do all of mine.
Just kind of go back and forth so that they get a comprehensive mixed up list. And it's like, oh, well, Famira said this. Oh, well, Marilyn said this. So let's just kind of mix them
up. Sounds good. Well, the first one on my list is, of course, I occupy the space that's really about women in business. And so it would only be natural that my very first one on my list is for women in business, right? And so it is the Black Enterprise Women of Power Summit. This year is being held in March 9th through the 12th, and it is going to be in Hollywood, Florida, at the Hilton. They go to a different city every year, different city and state every year. So this time they're in Florida. I know a couple times they've been in Vegas and some other hot spots, but it's really a great conference for women, especially women of color, that are looking to make great connections in business. They talk about all types of things. It's not only for women entrepreneurs. It is also for those women that are still in corporate America. You make a lot of contacts that way too. So even for entrepreneurs that maybe want to break into corporate space, as far as having corporate clients, it would be a great place to go and network and meet with women there as well. So that's my first one on the list. Someone's always already saying, Stevie saying that she was just looking at that conference. Yes. So that is a great one. And you can just go to the blackenterprise.com website, and then you'll see the Women of Power Summit, and it'll give you all the details.
Awesome. Yeah, that is a good one. That is a good one. So my very first one on my list, and mine are not in any particular order, but my very first one is Boom Social, which I don't know if you're familiar with Kim Garst, but she is like the queen of the social media. She's like the social media takedown woman. She has been deemed, Forbes has deemed her like in the top 10 of influencers on social media. And she does this conference every year. Unfortunately, the information has not been put out yet, but she does do it every year, and it's always different locations. I believe last year it was in Chicago, and the year before that it was in Florida. But she does all things social media. And we know that right now, if you are in business and you are not doing something in social media and doing it well, it's difficult to be at the top of your business game and not be slaying something. I don't care if you're slaying Periscope, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. I don't care what you're slaying. You need to be slaying something in social media. And this lady right here, Kim Garst, she has this event, Boom Social, and it is literally all of the top social media influencers, not just in the US, but in the world. She has all of the top social media influencers, And they are all people who you can check their facts. You can check their results. Everybody's doing exactly what they say that they're doing. And not only do you get to glean from them, but it's very social. This is one of those conferences where the social meet, because they're so social, they don't just sit on the stage. They actually come and mingle with the audience. So they actually network with you. So you spend your money, you get to learn, you get to glean, and you kind of get to hang out with the top social media influencers in the world. So that's my number one right there is Boom. Well, that's the number one on this list, Boom Social. And you catch the information, I'm sure, will be soon to come on Kim's website at Kim Garst, that's KIMJGARST.com/Boom Social.
Awesome. Well, and it's so funny. I did not do that on purpose that I said awesome like that. But my next one on my list is Awesomeness Fest. So this conference is actually a really big deal. I mean, it's paradise type of locations. They usually hold 2 per year in different countries around the world. 4 days of paradise living in a room with women and men. This one is not gender specific. And it's all about people that are trying to create global change, right, in some kind of way. And so it is very diverse, multicultural, all different ages, all different backgrounds, mainly entrepreneurs. But they have people that speak on their stages like Lisa Nichols and a lot of the top influencers, just when it comes to like social entrepreneurship and how to really make sure that your message is getting out, not just your leaders. One of the cool things though about Awesomeness Fest is that you have to actually get invited to buy a ticket, right? So you cannot just go to the website and purchase your ticket. You have to actually get on the list, and then they have an actual application that you fill out, and then once you have been invited to purchase your ticket, then you buy your ticket and you're able to go. This is really to ensure that the environment that everyone is around, everybody's on the same page in regards to what they're there to do. And so you can check out more details at awesomenessfest.com. Right now, the 2016 locations have not been released yet, but they do have where you can sign up to get on their list in order to be notified when the 2016 information comes out. I am on the list, but they also have there a video where you can look at last year's. And when I tell y'all 4 days of off the chain, like just off the chain intensity, so I am trying to be in the place for one of those dates that they are going to have for this year. But so that's my number 2 is awesomenessfest.com.
So, my number 2, the number 2 on my list, not necessarily, like I said, mine are not any particular order. I see that I'm frozen on the screen, but can you guys still hear me?
We hear you and you're not frozen to us.
Okay, cool. So my number 2 is the Next Gen Summit. The Next Gen Summit. And I'm not a millennial. I am a millennial at heart, but I am not a millennial. But this particular conference is for powerhouse millennials. So M.E. Porter is going to put in parentheses, and millennials at heart. All of the presenters at this event are millennial CEOs. So they are power players. They are in the game and they are rocking it hard. So it's full of breakout sessions, mixers, personal branding classes, how to get paid speaking gigs. It is just like a phenomenal event for millennials and millennials at heart, where you come in and it is a weekend full of, just knowledge, just absolute, knowledge. And so there are 30 speakers. There are 30 speakers who teach, speak, and present at this event. And again, neither have they put out their absolute fundamentals. They haven't done it yet. But Entrepreneur Magazine considers this event to be like the number one event for millennials and millennials at heart. And so this would definitely be something that I would want to be at. I would want to be involved, because an event like this, what it does is it takes you off the grid, so to speak. It takes you out of your normal sphere of influence, and it surrounds you with a group of people who have fresh, new knowledge that those in your circle may not know. So I'm going to say that the Next Gen Summit is, that's going to be big in 2016. They do have a website. It's ngsummit.com. But because they are currently updating to put all of the 2016 information out there,
Uh-oh. Marilyn! I think she froze up. So
their
basically
website,
what she was about to say is that their site is not working right now while they're updating everything. And so hopefully she can hear me, and she'll be back in 1 second. But while we're waiting for her, then I'll go on to my next one. So my third one on my list, and mine are not in any order either. The third one on my list is actually Speak and Write to Make Millions. And this is hosted by Lisa Nichols, and it is in San Diego. The dates for this year are April 29th through May 1st. What I love about this event is that if you can't make it to San Diego, she does offer it via live stream. It's very intense. So anyone that wants to have speaking as a part of their business, I highly recommend that you attend this event either in person, or if you can't get there in person, to attend it live stream, because the live stream is still off the chain. And so you want to make sure that you're part of that. But it's really for teaching people everything they need to know in regards to building their speakers platform, to show up and really stand out in their genius as far as their message in their industry, with speaking, how to craft your message, how to deliver it, all those different things. What's really cool about her and about Lisa Nichols and how she does her stuff is that a lot of times she stays after the actual event time is over, to do laser coaching, to really answer questions. And a lot of times they'll go late into the night, in regards to making sure that people are really getting what they need at this particular conference. And so let's see, let me message her. And so that's what I love about that event, and the fact I haven't attended it live yet, but I have attended it via live stream. And even, let me tell you, don't think that just because it's live stream that you're not getting an experience. Like they are all about those people on the live stream as well. I mean, they have a whole team that actually hold on, let me do this. I'm trying to I don't know, Marilyn, it's stuck. It won't even let me put you out so that you can come back in. I don't know what's happening. Okay, maybe now to do it. So even with the live stream, there's an entire team that they have set up just for the live stream. They actually take questions from people on live stream to answer live from the stage. So you want to definitely make sure that you have Speak and Write to Make Millions on your list if you're trying to do any type of speaking. Yes, there is. We have a question. Is there a way to network through live stream? There is a way to network through the live stream. They actually have you all, the system that they use allows you all to be in chat. So I actually met a lot of people that I'm still connected to on social media now through the live stream, as well as you still have to do the assignments. So like Lisa Nichols does a lot of activities, and you still have to do the activities even though you're in the chat. So you end up connecting with people in the Facebook group that they have for live stream, and so that you can actually pair up with people to do your activities. So that's my number 3. And we'll go back to Marilyn.
Okay, I don't know what's going on over here today, but it's all good. We're gonna make it work. This is a good lesson. And is that you just have to keep moving, right? You just have to keep making it work no matter what. So my number 3 is actually the Black Life Coaches Strategy Summit. And the reason I chose that one is because it really does give you an opportunity to get up close and personal with some great life coaches if you are a life coach. A lot of conferences are not absolutely specific to life coaches. So as a life coach, I felt like it was important to throw something in there that was not so massively huge that you just kind of get lost in the numbers and nobody really gets to know who you are and all of that. I think that the Black Life Coach Summit is one of those. And let me just preface, it's not just for Black life coaches. Dr. Tawana Freeman, she just happens to be a Black woman who titled her website blacklifecoaches.net. And so because the summit is grown out of blacklifecoaches.net, it just made sense to stick with the branding that she had already created. So please don't think that there are only Black people there, because some of the presenters are not Black people. So it's not just for Black people. But this particular event takes place in Washington, D.C. It's in March, right? But there's a little twist on this one, y'all. It's March the 18th through the 20th of 2016. However, during that same time, my bestie and I will be in Atlanta doing our own thing. We will be doing our live book launch and conference here in Atlanta on March the 19th and 20th. So you're going to have to make a decision on this one. But yes, we will be doing our thing. We will be launching the Holistic Women Win anthology and having a live conference and book signing. And on the 20th, we will be doing our VIP day. So, you know, guys, hey, I had to throw us in there, bestie. I had to. So if you're near DC, you might want to check out the Black Life Coaches. But if you are anywhere near Atlanta, you want to be in Atlanta the weekend of March 18th through 20th.
Awesome. So my 4th one is, you know, specifically for my people that are in my space of visual branding. And so I had to have one that was at least talking about graphic design, web design, all of those. And so I really was searching because I was actually looking for one that I want to go to. And I found this one called Digital Design and Web Innovation Summit. And it's this year's theme is about exploring the future of web and design. It is September 7th and 8th in Los Angeles, California. And it is for anyone that has to, you know, whether you're the CEO of your business and you just want to know more about it. If you're in marketing, if you're the digital officer, if you're looking for web design, marketing, digital, e-commerce, all of those different things are what they're going to be talking about. And it's really about talking about what are some of the new and upcoming technology things that are going to be on the horizon. The speakers are formed with a lot of influencers and innovators in the technology space. What are the emerging trends going to look like? And when I'm talking about, like, they have in years past, they haven't put out who are their 2016 speakers just yet, but like last year they had the creative director of AT&T, they had the creative director of Starwood Hotels, product designer for Groupon. So a lot of big corporate companies and their design teams and design directors are who speaks at this particular conference. And so if you just want to know, especially for anyone that is going to be tech savvy, that's really looking to be tech savvy, you might want to check out this event. And their website is theinnovationenterprise.com. And you can find out more about the event. Right now, they just have the dates out, but they don't have who will be speaking just yet. So I'm sure those details will be coming shortly. So that's my number 4.
I was actually trying to real quick find a date on my next one. I was not successful because they're kind of their website is really cluttered. Oh my goodness. But I think that the particular event is awesome. I've never been myself, but I've heard quite a few people who sustain their businesses primarily by blogging. And so that is going to be the Blog Her conference. Experts. These are, again, experts for women in business. Women who basically have their major influence online, and it's content creation and media and branding. But I know that this event began, it's an outgrowth of someone who started a business just blogging. I mean, there are some people out there killing the game. I don't know if you guys are familiar with like Maddie James. She does Maddieology. There are some people that are killing the game, and they're just blogging about products and events and, their clothes and things like that. So I think that for women in business, I think this is another one of those things. Like, the reason that I have Boom Social on my list is because I'm totally paying homage to the fact that the online world is the best free, like, marketing exposure, all of that you will get. And people read, you guys. People read. So blogging is an awesome way to get your expertise recognized. And so this particular conference, the Blog Her conference, is an amazing way to link up, join forces, connect, collaborate, and to just learn how to take your business forward or your product forward, and to become the guru, the genius of what you do just through how to put yourself out there. Their particular slogan is opportunity plus inspiration equal transformation, which is phenomenal. So their website is www.blogher.com/blogher16. So if you want to grab the information, Stevie says she thinks it's in LA. Yeah. See, their website is really cluttered, you guys. And so I tried to grab it real quick. Thank you, Stevie, for scribing for us. So that's my number. That's my number 4 is the Blog Her conference.
So my number 5 actually goes right with hers. It's also for bloggers, and it's called Blogalicious. Because you know me, I'm always about everything sassiness and fun. And so Be Blogalicious is the name of their blog, and they have a conference, the Blogalicious conference, every year. Their message is to support and vibrant community of influencers that celebrates digital diversity. So even within their conferences, they have, from their presenters to everyone that is attending, is both male and female. but it's really about those that are operating in creative space in regards to blogging. So some of the speakers that they'll be having this year is like April Franks Hunt. Some of you may be familiar with her. She's on there. Paul Brunson, Ella Rucker, Christine Saintville. I mean, just tons of people. My girl from what is it? Beauties and Dorks, I think is the name of it. Divas and Dorks .com. She's a digital like phenom in regards to technology. Her name is Kristen Rochon. And just a lot of multicultural, a lot of Hispanic speakers, a lot of, women and men of all nationalities going to be there in the place to be. And they have tons of speakers. They have tons of different breakout sessions that you can go to for specifically what you are looking to do in the blogging space. And so, definitely want to keep that one on your radar if you're looking to develop your blog. It is in Atlanta, Georgia, November 3rd through the 5th. And so they actually have their tickets are on sale already. So you can actually grab some early bird, stuff. For that, they have, of course, they have the VIP, and then they have regular conference registration. But if you're really looking to do anything in the blogging space, that is outside of the box, then that's definitely one you want to take a look at. So I will be looking at that one as well, because I will be launching my new blog this year, and so I'm excited about that. It's still under wraps though. But you heard it here first. It's coming, so look for it.
Okay, awesome. Okay, well, you guys, you know that there is a particular space that I hold in the world. They don't call me the soul shifter just for fun. So I had to pay honor to the space that I hold in the world, and so I could not think of a better. And you know what, y'all? I suck at finding dates. I truly do, but I really did, and I know that it's out there somewhere. So I'm gonna sit here, right, and I'm gonna find this date, because I know for a fact that it's out there. But like I said, I have to give a little bit of honor to the space that I hold in the world, and so based on the space that I hold in the world, I must, like, it would be like, I would be totally crazy if I did not have the Mega Fest. Yes, must. Like, that is the space that I hold in the world. And so I have to put the Mega Fest with Bishop T.D. Jakes on there. Stevie, can you grab that date for me, please? I mean, listen, I don't know if you've ever been. I don't know if you've ever wanted to go, but the reason that Mega Fest is on my list, and you may be saying we're doing business conferences, is because they have business empowerment sessions. That particular event, although it is slated, in the spiritual aspect of things, they have business empowerment. They have mastermind sessions. They have, oh my goodness, there's a whole sector of that event that allows you to up-level your business, right? Because we know, right, that T.D. Jakes is not just a preacher. He is knocking down, he's in the film industry. He's got, several best-selling books. I believe he's coming out with a clothing line. He's an entrepreneur. So he's Bishop Jakes when he's in that pulpit, but he's a businessman. And because he's a businessman, he has taken the time to incorporate some things to empower us in our business right into the Mega Fest. And so I would be totally out of my mind not to suggest that you go somewhere where you can get your business up leveled and also get your spirit up level, because from the place that I stand in the world, they go hand in hand. So for me, If things are not right on the inside, then things are not right on the outside. So that's probably like my favorite piece of business advice to give you. Get your soul right, everything else falls into place.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. I was trying to look it up myself too, and I don't even see the dates yet.
I know, and see, I didn't see them either, but I was thinking, I know he probably got them out there. I don't know why I can't find them. So maybe he doesn't have a date yet. Maybe he has not put the dates yet, and maybe that's why I couldn't find it.
Maybe because I'm not seeing it just yet.
I see MegaFest 2016, but I don't see any particular dates or anything like that. I see the Pastors and Leadership Conference, but I don't see dates for the MegaFest.
Right. So I know that it's normally around August though. August time.
Yep. It's normally around about mid-August because the dates are always kind of like the teens to the 20s.
Right. So just kind of mark off around August sometime. That's when that's usually held. Well, I do have a bonus.
I do too.
We're such overachievers. So I have one bonus, and it is the No More Excuses brunch, and it's in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. It's held in December. I don't know the 2016 dates yet, but it's usually the first weekend in December, and that is hosted by one of my other sisterpreneur friends, LaQuisha Williams, your world-class leader. And what I love about this particular event, I have spoken at it before as well, but it's because it's really an environment for you to kind of let go of everything that has happened in that year. That some things maybe did not go the way you wanted them to go. Some things, did go well. Really taking time to kind of brush off the bad things, celebrate the good things, learn from it, and get strategic for the next year, right? And she always does everything in such a grand level of excellence. I mean, it's really something that you just can't beat for the ticket price. So if you are looking for an event that is going to be, friendly to your pockets, but it's actually going to still put you in the presence of some great influencers, and it's for women again, influencers in their industry, and really get you in the mindset and raring to go for that next year, then I definitely would recommend No More Excuses brunch with LaQuisha Williams. It is an awesome event. So that's my bonus.
Well, my bonus is it includes myself. Oh my goodness. My bonus is again, because of the space that I occupy, I would be remiss to not offer the opportunity to revive yourself from the inside out. And so I actually have two bonuses. One of them is the Rock Your It Factor and Live Your Truth tour, which will be kicking off in Atlanta, Georgia on February the 20th, 2016. And that will be facilitated by myself and Miss Stevie Aisha Mills. And my other bonus is the Trials, Truth, and Triumph tour, which is yours truly, Intimate Girl Talks, and I will be popping up in various cities. Again, that will most likely kick off right here in Atlanta, but I have dates that have yet to be scheduled for Houston, Texas, Cherry Hill, New Jersey, Hampton Roads, Virginia, Clarksville, Tennessee, and St. Louis, Missouri. And so I'm going to be popping up, ladies, and having a great opportunity to sit and just chat with you, and just get down dirty. Sometimes you just got to get down and dirty, and you don't need to do that in a room filled with people. And so this particular event is only the Trials, Truth, and Triumph. Only 10 women. Wherever I go, there will be just 11 of us in that room, just getting down and dirty about life and how to get to the next phase, and how to let things go. So those are my bonuses: the Rock Your It Factor and Live Your Truth, February 20th, 2016. and Trials, Truth, and Triumph, which will be all over the United States. All dates to be announced.
Awesome. Well, I gotta plug mine then too. Shoot.
Please do.
So I'm going to be starting my own tour as well called Babes Who Brand. And so we will be doing multiple cities as well around the country, and starting here in Hampton Roads. And then I'm sure I'll have a stop in Atlanta. And right now I'm looking at some different cities to have stops in. So if anyone's interested in hosting something, let me know. But it's really about helping women brand their businesses. The whole concept is also, it'll be myself and one other woman who is in the branding space as well, really just taking the time to help you hone in on your brand so that you walk away with different things that you need for your business. So I'm really excited about it. It will be a tour for workshops, and then it will have a big conference coming in November, where it will bring myself and some different women that are in the branding space that are experts in different areas as in regards to like product development, digital products, brand voice, client attraction, different things like that, to really be able to hone in and help you create your brand. So I'm excited about that. So be on the lookout for Babes Who Brand coming to a city near you.
Awesome. Wow. So this has been totally phenomenal. I hope that you guys had your notebooks out, and that you took some notes, because we gave you some great information. 2016. If I am certain that we can all support each other all the way to the top. I'm certain of it. I'm absolutely certain of it.
Well, we will be back, ladies, next week, next Tuesday at high noon Eastern, sharing with you again for Business Blabbing with the Besties. The whole goal is for the show to be 30 minutes, but as you can see, we have lots of information to give. So I don't know how that 30 minutes is going to work, but we're going to see. But no more than an hour to really just bring you some great information. And so we hope you'll be able to join us again next week for our next episode.
Bye-bye. You guys have a great day.
See ya.